The Regent's Park estate is over 2,000 homes, built after the war, and it contains several quite distinct phases, some of which work really well and some of which work less well.
Due to changes in the rail infrastructure at Euston Station, around about 180 homes will be lost.
So there's a real urgent need to re-provide those homes in a very close distance.
The feasibility work identified 3 different types of development opportunity. Firstly, we were looking at short-term sites that could deliver homes where people needed them now. These needed to be free of constraints, they needed to be available, they needed to be deliverable.
And the projects as we speak are on site and they're going up as intended and should be complete this year.
We wanted to make sure that residents were brought along in the process. They were consulted on the brief and also involved in interviewing and selecting the architects.
In the medium term, there are opportunities for just delivering new homes on the estate. We know these are much needed in London, and there are some great opportunities here.
And there was this really interesting process of seeing a phasing strategy, and it was a really interesting chain reaction that you could see over a really long-term development.
Another key success was the way the team worked together. It was a highly collaborative process from the beginning.
In the longer term, some bigger scale change is needed. Although it wasn't part of our brief, it was really important to us that we understood the wider city context of the Regent's Park estate. We understood how these routes and these important thoroughfares connected with the wider city. This is going to be a major entrance to the new Euston Station, and we need to create buildings that can perform well in that role. So a really important question for Tibbalds is how can public landowners deliver new homes and make really great spaces and buildings? We're also interested in properly solving planning, design, architecture delivery issues and making sure things happen on the ground. It's not interesting to us if something isn't going to happen. We want to make sure that it's strategically right as well as in the detail it's there.